If you're looking for a dramatic shift, it certainly will come dramatically with Saint Germain. He can be very abrupt with that energy, but it is going to be positive. Again, this is all starting from you clearing your energy and coming out of the closet spiritually to yourself, acknowledging what that path is supposed to be for you. Welcome back, everyone. This is Shay with Solstice Psychic Readings, and this will be a general reading. If it is arriving in your feed, then it is intended for you. Again, we're just going to ask the spirit guides for a general message to guide us. Originally, this video is filmed in April of 2023, but again, the message is meant to be everlasting. It's not meant to be locked into any particular zodiac sign or even any particular time of the year. So let's let that fall. All right, and we have clear and shield your energy. This is always good advice, excellent advice even. I think that sometimes we are a little too fruitful, a little too plentiful with our energy. We're just a little too promiscuous. I think that's the word. We're just a little too promiscuous with our energy. We're being guided here to be a little more conservative, as well as to come out of the closet. If there's something spiritually that you're holding back on, for your own self, definitely take the step to move forward into that energy. If that's meditating every day, developing a Reiki practice, a chakra practice, maybe you're thinking about going on a cleanse dietarily, maybe you're cutting out flesh of your diet, definitely consider that. So we have so far clearing your energy and then coming out of the closet. What else, Spirit? See other people's point of view. I think that this could be taken with a grain of salt. So let's take a clarifier here and find the blessings in the current situation. Absolutely. I think that there's two sides to every story, and sometimes there's three sides, right? Because we always want to consider what spirit and source are telling us to do. We want to consider what they're asking us to recover from, or what direction they're pointing us in. So let's see our twin flame. That is a blessing. Twin flame energy is on the way for you. And this could be a spiritual sister, soul brother, whatever type of phrasing or clarification you need to use for that. And that leads to a flow of prosperity here. This is spiritual prosperity, okay? And this is in the way of abundance. You will definitely feel overflowing and positive once you find this person, okay? I think that sometimes people are reincarnated. They come here more than once into our life. There's definitely something to be said for interactions and people who are with you for a short amount of time, and then the friendship is over and they leave. So that's what I'm used to. That's what I expect sometimes. But I think that the twin flame energy is definitely pointing to something a little more permanent, certainly something a little more long-term. Twin flame is not always a romantic partner. Have your priorities in order, always. Here we have, of course, the Merkaba. Definitely letting you know, please have your priorities, your house in order. And with the King of Solomon energy in that card, we always want to make sure that we are working on ourselves and working our magic. This is Saint Germain. Again, the same Merkaba energy with the King of Solomon. This is very, very powerful. Let's go ahead and get some clarification here. I'd like to know what priorities you need to be having. So we have some spiritual twin flame energy already played out. Positive change. If you're looking for a dramatic shift, it certainly will come dramatically with Saint Germain. He can be very abrupt with that energy, but it is going to be positive. Again, this is all starting from you clearing your energy and coming out of the closet spiritually to yourself, acknowledging what that path is supposed to be for you, and then not deviating from the path, not being distracted by it. Of course, you are considering other people's opinions from time to time. I say take that with a grain of salt. I never advise anyone to take these cards literally, but to adapt them into whatever your practice or spiritual mindset might be. I didn't like that. And of course, my dog is barking to interrupt my video. Okay, let's go ahead and see this positive change see through to fruition. The spiritual law of attraction. This is something that you are going to implement immediately. When you are implementing your law of attraction, you are going to have structure. You're going to have discipline. It's not going to be something that is very sloppy. You're not just going to light a candle, say, I need this. You are going to light that candle and set the intention that burdens are moved out of the way, blockages are moved out of the way, and then set a clear path for the prosperity to come through. Because if there's no point in attracting something to you if you have blockages up, if you have doubts, if you're not sure of yourself, if you're not sure if you really deserve this right now, the imposter syndrome, sometimes that wouldn't work. Energy healing. We want to make sure that we are fully prepared and setting up our wombs to actually receive the gift that is coming our way. Again, this comes from clearing your energy and cleaning out the closet. This all starts from somewhere. This starts from the beginning. All right. So when we are going into our law of attraction, we're attracting that healing energy with Merlin. We have to prepare our womb, our body. And I think that's why I spoke about food earlier. That definitely makes a lot of sense. So you want to prioritize making space for this in your life. Please remove any blockages at this time. Can I get some clarifications on that? Father, husband, brother, and son. There was a masculine energy that might be the block. Meditate. Of course, you want to know who the person is. This person can be female, but just have a very masculine energy. It might take a little bit of time to discern who the enemy is, the person is. But you want to trust your intuition, certainly. You want to trust your inner circle. So that's why filtering out who this negative male energy is going to be certainly very important. It's not going to be very easy to do so if you are already not sure. But for me and my family, I know who the male energy is. I know. Drink more water, please. Take care of yourself. Nourish your body. Nourish yourself. Other instructions are also purification. That makes perfect sense. So with drinking more water and of course purification, we are opening ourselves to trusting our gut, right? Because our spirit is pure. Our body is pure. We're not molesting our bodies or our tongues or our minds with flesh. At that time, we're not consuming fast food if we are going into this period of meditation to receive these wonderful gifts. And again, it's not something that you have to do permanently necessarily. I definitely recommend occasional cleanses, sometimes fasting. 100% there is something to it spiritually, to cutting out those Western greasy type foods. Fertility. You want to give birth to opportunities. You certainly want to open yourself to beautiful and open yourself, the womb, as I said earlier, right? We want to make sure that we're able to abundantly spread the wealth into equal parts of our life that are definitely needing it. And we want to set up nest eggs for the future just in case there's a rainy day. And you can do it. Okay. You can do it. You can set up opportunity that is endless and is not going to be blocked in any way. And that's with Archangel Michael's energy. You can do it. Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Okay, now we're stepping into a more feminine energy here. And this is definitely feeling more positive. Less of an enemy, less of a nemesis type of vibe. When entering this period of fertility and opportunity and abundance, you're going to multiply it, okay? That is what these cards are saying. You can do it, and with this feminine energy, you will go now. Okay? And I did say immediately, so that does match up. You are going now, stepping into this energy abundantly. I believe that this twin flame does have this mother, wife, sister, daughter energy. And again, they are there to teach you something beautiful, something long term, something absolutely amazing, something fantastic that is going to carry you through. Now, in 2023 into 2024, there is a planetary junction that brings another type of plague. We already know what the first plague was for 2020. This one's a little different. It hasn't changed anything, but it will have this similar impact as to international laws and things like that. So that might be something to look out for. Additionally, into as to that health concern minorly with the planetary junction, we also have Pluto misbehaving quite erratically at this time. So Pluto moves into different zodiac signs in 2023 and 2024. It moves again, and then I believe in 2029 it moves again a third time. So we want to be on our P's and Q's spiritually and make sure that we're adaptable and flexible, because again, we are at the top of the receiving end of these spiritual changes. We are the most sensitive because we are open to spirit. Okay, so if you are not necessarily a practitioner of divination arts as I might be, you certainly have something because you are here watching the video. Health and healing. This goes very perfectly with what I just said with the planetary movements. We want to focus on our health. And I believe there's something herbal about this woman that you're meeting, something with herbs, something with the earth that actually feels very good and right to me, that feels very true. It feels very honest. And they have something to teach you about your body and like gut health. That seems to really stick out in your mind. Nurture yourself. That makes perfect sense. Again, with nurturing yourself, you are nurturing the entire body. Spiritually, but also something with the gut, like I said. Now, let me show you these first two cards again. We're going to clear and shield the energy and then come out of the closet spiritually. And as soon as we announce, hey, I have this belief system, I am true to myself in this way, this is my spiritual path, that person is coming. The twin flame is coming. I try to be careful with those words because the new age and the internet doesn't necessarily knows how powerful those words are. People use them for different things. The twin flame and the soulmate, they're not the same thing. It's just too deep of a mire to get into, and I don't want to start a conflict. Please make sure that your crystals are charged appropriately as the final message. We have another message of stay focused. Of course, your intention and ability to focus is very important. And then finally, we have a balanced career and home life. Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. So we want to use our crystals, stay focused, and have a balanced home and career life. I feel like this reading was, of course, very positive using the deck that we did, but setting the intention to have a very clear-minded spiritual path going forward. If you're trying to restart and find your twin flame and reset your body, this is definitely going to help. I also want you to know that on my website, I do offer spiritual life coaching. If that is something you are interested in, certainly go ahead and click over. I do offer private readings only on solsticepsychicreadings.com. Please be aware of scammers. Oh my goodness. I adore you all and thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.